Tyranny can end. Evil can end. All forms of injustice and chaos can end. But the question is always how we get to that point, because many people may say we can't, or they don't know how. And in fact, because they don't know how, that's why they believe they can't. Everything that we do, that we create, we are able to equally destroy. We need to know what we've done to get ourselves in the position of tyranny, to know how to get ourselves out of tyranny. And this relies on the idea of manifestation. From our beliefs, to our actions, to our reality. How does slavery manifest? Because when we understand slavery, we understand freedom. As evident from studying the words of Frederick Douglass, other former slaves and 19th century abolitionists, as well as those who have followed them, all slavery is said to consist in mainly two forms, starting in the mind, or the internal, and ending with the physical reality, or the external. From mental slavery to physical slavery. These are the two forms. Slavery additionally manifests when it is committed and condoned. The same way we may recognize wrongdoing turning into chaos, or a lesser chaos turning into a greater chaos. This can only happen when it's committed and condoned. So as taught among the ancient teachings like Hermeticism, there is this idea of the principle of mentalism. The idea that the universe is mental, as thoughts lead to the manifestation of things and events. They also create the quality of our experiences. The mental, or why, is the plane of causation. It's where all power to effect change lives with, and therefore, we must be responsible for everything we create by first being responsible for everything we think. Additionally, the mind we have, or our figurative heart and soul, is something that nobody can take from us, but we may attempt to take it away from ourselves. This is why many philosophies teach us to discipline the mind and learn of its power for this reason. In an example you can see in Eastern philosophy quite prevalent, the Taoist practice of fasting the heart, or Shin, the heart-mind, for the uncarved block. It's meant to help create freedom past societal conditioning and attachments. Just ask yourself, how much freedom can I attain for myself? Am I not just physically free, but mentally free? And if I'm mentally free, then I'll never be physically a slave. And we can observe this from the words of abolitionists and former slaves like Frederick Douglass, but many others. And so let us then understand what is mental slavery and physical slavery, and what are those individuals, and what insights do they have to share with us, the power of these two forms, and why they are at the heart to all tyranny, all evil, all slavery in this world. Thank you for watching this part of the docu-series Slavery Gone for Good. Be sure to watch our other parts for a more deep understanding as to the nature of truth and action in its fullest extent. If you want to learn more and hear more quotes that have not been discussed in this video, be sure to buy the book Slavery Gone for Good Black Book Edition. This is the most important work in history, and you are part of that work. Do not forget it. As Frederick Douglass, former slave and abolitionist, said, "Knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave."